Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. I clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for July 25th through August 7th. For July 25th to 29th, we have a ridge that expands into the plains and strengthens as we go through the period. And an upper low will drift westward near the southern border that will continue to enhance the southwest monsoon through the end of the weekend. And the flow around the northern side of the ridge would feed into a broad trough over the northeast. See here, we'll have energy floating there around there. And this will send several fronts into the middle Atlantic and the northeast. We'll take a look at that at the surface. So here we have the 25th. And we go through time to be, here's the first system. And it'll send a front. And then we'll have a next one right here later in the week, Wednesday and Thursday, that'll be coming through the Great Lakes in the northeast. Now, there is a potential for some locally heavy monsoonal rain from Arizona through Sunday as the upper low tracks generally westward along the southern border, and we'll take a look at that. Here's a system here that move across Mexico and the southern border here, and this will bring showers and storms. And showers and storms will accompany a frontage push through the Great Lakes and the east Sunday and onward. Sunday, here's one system, and then we'll go to Tuesday, another system, Wednesday, and that's interesting to see. Now, by the ridge of the east will cause temperatures to be about 10 to 15 degrees or more in some locations, with some areas reaching the low 100s. Now, another thing that they're watching, the National Hurricane Center is watching this system over the southeast, forecast to drift offshore, and some development could be possible. Now, we'll take a look at that in some detail. Here we are Friday. Here's a system offshore. This is European deterministics. And spread some rain across Florida. It kind of just meanders around there, around southeast. Do look at the GFS. Trying to understand, it just like remains across like the southeast. Now, elsewhere in the tropics, it's quiet, and as you can see here, this is what causing this. We have a lot of dry air, a lot of Sierra dust flowing into the area, and you can't get any thunderstorms developing with that. And speaking of dust, you can see that we have hazy conditions across the northeast. I ran this trajectory today, and this is where the air is coming from. It's coming across here, across the west, bringing smoke from the western and mostly the Canadian fires, traveling over here and bringing it down into the northeast. So you have that hazy, milky look to the skies from this trajectory. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for July 30th to August 3rd. And we have a ridge forecast over the southern nation. This is fairly strong. Well, 594 ridge. And we have above normal heights across much of the country with the weak trough over the northeast. So the model's in good agreement with this. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures for much of this the country, and I'm forecasting anomalies to be near 12 degrees above normal, mainly across parts of the Rockies and the upper Mississippi Valley, below normal Temperatures forecast for the southern Rockies due to clouds and rain with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for much of this region here, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. And we have above normal precipitation for the southern Rockies, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Looking ahead for August 4th to the 8th. A ridge is forecast of the west central states with a weak trough again across the northeast. Here's our ridge. It doesn't seem to be as strong as in the previous period. You can see 594. It's more like 588, so there's some weakening. But all in all, the models are good agreement. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures for much of this region here, and I'm calling for anomalies of up to 12 degrees above normal, mainly across the northern plains in the upper Mississippi Valley. And we have below normal temperatures for the northern mid-Atlantic and the northeast, with anomalies near 2 to 4 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the northwest, and for the southeast from the lower Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast, and the probability of occurrence of the can't concentrate with the phone ringing, and anomalies of up to 12 degrees or more are possible. Oh, I'm talking about the precipitation, sorry. Calling for below normal here and for this region, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. And we have above normal precipitation for this region, and the probability of occurrence is 40%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for July 25th to August 7th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.